Because he was the last one to...
Uh-huh. Or do you want me to read it?
I got it.
He's still clearing away the bugs. Okay.
I got more better than you.
There was a collapse while digging up our crypt. 13 workers died, all found with their eyes wide open. There is something below the earth, something awful. It is growing stronger, I'm sure of it. I bought a talisman in town to ward off evil. They think me superstitious, but I live here. I hear the terrifying voices that come from below. The local families often visit, as if drawn to the house. Over the generations, we've grown close despite the stories of what has happened. Today we gather for a funeral for the dead workers. Not our first funeral, not our last either. Check out the graveyard, everyone's already on it. No event cards, no inhabitants.
Purple girl lived.
New one.
Oh. Okay.
Door F in the Folium Infernum.
It was one of the doors that fell off.
That's the door that fell off.
Well, at least it is the door that fell off. That way we can,
Stop being worried about it.
Double heirloom items.
So
Double heirloom items. Some items contain spaces for 2 different heirloom stickers. A card cannot have the same family's heirloom sticker on it twice.
That was gonna be one of my questions.
No.
Can I supercharge it?
Files from flanks 8 and 9.
I handed them to you.
And
Wait, I put that in fucking crooked.
the cook is replaced with the new inhabitant. Thankfully, that doesn't change anything other than just adding the card since the cook was the first one to die.
And our cultist buddies.
Bless you.
Let's do Brutus. Stop it.
Start play when players make a haunt roll of 5+ or need to draw an omen card and there are none left.
Okay, so when someone gets the last omen card, because that seems to be always what we run through first.
Last time I rolled it.
Yeah, last time you rolled that and they were still on them.
Interestingly, I still wound up with it, but... Because a roll of 5+, there has to be at least 3 omens drawn. Otherwise, you cannot roll it.
Stop menacing, you're not getting food.
Josh, you began the game being the holder of said deed. Did you mix these up? Or did you just throw them on top? For shame. That's...
Can't really freaking.
Give me those.
Alright, well, I'm chasing up to the basement again, but given my limited speed, to the new inhabitant.
You have found the chambermaid. You ever notice how he's the only one who ever finds the new inhabitants? No one else has done it so far.
Annie's found.
I found the green one, but then it kind of fucked me because I couldn't do anything because he was in the room with me forever.
First time we meet the chambermaid, it's entry 154 in the Bleak Journal. Also, we need to name her.
154 was it?
Yes, writing implement.
Need a pen. No one grabbed a pen. Been in the country but a few months now. Came here straight away. It's good, honest work that always leaves me hungry at the end of the day.
Can you keep reading?
I don't remember what it feels like to not be hiding. I get headaches when I see all of the people die. Which was engraved into the page. That wasn't part of the page. That was...
It was a little more dramatic than that.
It's engraved into the page.
Alright. So, first omen card. We're not going to bother with the roll because it's too early for that to succeed.
You're not even close.
Top of the crucifix.
Damn priest.
What do we want to call her?
Maria.
Fling shit, what?
Nice try.
Gretel. Let me find someone else we'll name them Hansel. And then everyone's gonna go, Hansel? Hansel?
Console.
Gretel's fine. It's another chambermaid-esque name.
She's not gonna live long enough for it to matter. We found Gretel. Oops, she dead. We named those other people for them to last, what, 10 minutes?
Alright. And since she actually has a useful ability for once. 1, 2, 3.
What's her ability?
You'll get to secretly look at the top 3 tiles. Put one back on top, bury the other 2, so they go to the bottom of the stack. So it gives some manner of control over which thing happens next. Like that. Right out.
So next to left.
Yeah, we
Okay.
always go that way.
Where do I go?
Go this way then. I found the guest quarters. I don't feel like searching. We're going to make it like this. Just like this. Ah, pish. I found the crib. Since the haunt is not started, we actually do put it up. Place the crib token on this tile. Anytime a player enters the tile with the crib, they lose 1 sanity. If there are 1 or more ghosts on the tile. Oh, if there are 1 or more ghosts on the tile. So there's no ghosts, so no sanity is lost. Yet. So nobody die in here. Right.
Kind of seemed pointless to even put the crib in there, being that
It doesn't actually
it literally
do anything.
has no effect.
That is what it is.
Cassie, you're up.
You sure you don't want to search?
I'm going to if she does, huh?
If I search, I'm gonna end up with that stupid closet.
I Alright, I'll search.
Inevitable with her.
Just
It's
listen.
an event.
Is it?
You're going in for an item. Yes.
I'll
It's
search
not
it.
an item.
Desiree. Guess no one wants to stay outside this time.
I'll stay outside. I don't care. The creek. I don't want to drink.
What's the dice? I can't see it.
Speed roll. And goals 4 more. Got it.
And I
Just get an
One
item.
item and a searched token for the dealie.
I think we'll remember that.
Oh, what'd you get?
The sickle.
Mm.
I know.
Alright. Oh, workroom. And where's the evidence demon? Those ghost tokens really want to peel up. There's one we're not using currently. There. Hello again.
Are you
You
following
look
me?
familiar.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I wound up with this thing 3 times.
It'd be silly not to heirloom it.
At this point. Now watch, I won't get it again.
I was hoping.
Should have said something.
Brutus!
What does he have?
He has a napkin.
Ah.
The way he ran.
Of course, Annie gets up on her turn.
Really?
Yeah.
It's 1797 if you need to add in a character.
I will go into the next room. Really? We only have one omen in play? There's only one omen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I only have to roll 1 die. I gain 1 sanity.
A disquieting sound, lost and pitiful. A scream. The crack of breaking wood. Then silence. She ran into the baby. However, low rolls on that one were extremely helpful.
Yep. I actually couldn't
Cassie.
fail, I noticed after a second.
Well, yeah, because there's only one omen in play. You couldn't have possibly rolled above 3.
Right.
The harpoon.
Designed to snag
You want to go on
flesh.
Moby Dick?
Attack with might. Or an adjacent tile. If you deal at least 2 damage, you may place the target on your tile.
Yank.
If this is your family's heirloom, you may place the target on your tile, even if you deal only 1 damage. And it says you may, it doesn't say I have to. I'm not gonna remove it though.
Desiree. The crypt with all
did
the
omen.
ghosts. Did she omen? You fool. The brooch of rage. Boy, that looks familiar.
Very.
Who had the brooch? It was Cassie, wasn't it?
No, that one's mine.
That was
Oh,
her.
it
She
was
was the one
you.
who went Viking crazy upon getting
Okay, and
the
Cassie is the one that you just couldn't catch a break with.
It's 5 to start the haunt, so next round. That was when we start.
Correct. A fireplace, warm, slightly glowing embers. You grab into your mind bellow to bring it back to life. Why do I always draw this fucking card? That's 3 times now. If I literally pass this again, I get to destroy the fucking card. I lose a sanity. From the bellows oozes a foul ichor. What troubles you most is how much you want to eat it.
Oh,
Lose a
jeez.
sanity.
So much you want to devour.
Remember how earlier I said I was going to break this fucking card? Well, it happened. Josh. Boy, you were just dying to kick this thing off.
And your
She is
homegirl
definitely
following
following
you. She
you.
got a thing for priests.
I got me drink!
No.
Oh, fucking right.
Well, if he rolls a 5, this was a short exploration.
4.
Close. Annie.
I'm gonna cut this again.
Oh yeah, because you keep finding her.
Miss you.
Thank you.
Why not? We'll do it this way, since at least that means that someone will actually use the tile I picked.
Maybe.
Unless Annie runs into the basement suddenly.
Right. I think we're just gonna work our way out this way.
Meow.
Kitty!
You found Binks.
You fall into the basement.
For fuck's sake.
Boy,
Take
he
2
was waiting for
physical damage. Obstacle token. So I take 3 damage going through this hole, or what?
You take 2 damage. image going in there. If you want, if anyone else lands on this space, they can jump down and take one. They have physical damage.
Oh, okay. But also, there's going to be an obstacle where I am. Where is the basement?
Over there.
Okay.
Pick whichever of the 3 available tiles you want.
I don't know. Is there anyone that would be better? Have a large obstacle in?
Well, it depends. If you want to be an absolute dick about it, you can wall up the basement entrance and give us all a nice little hidey hole whenever we start murdering each other.
Assuming that's the plot.
Mm-hmm. Never know. That could end up being like the worst thing ever. Does
Yeah,
Beast follow me?
No, but you got fucking distracted by him, and that's how you fell through the fucking floor.
Dumbass cat. We should have gotten a dog.
I'd laughed if one of the dogs had jumped on the table right then.
Shh, God damn it.
What are you found?
I guess I'm gonna fall here. What's the ladder do?
Nothing.
But doesn't that mean that this gets moved,
Nope.
or it's only when it pops up?
2 physical damage.
Cassie. Oh, look, another omen. You guys really, really, really want this to go badly. You have the porcelain doll. And you also get to determine whether the shit hits the fan.
If it does, it's all your fault.
That was awfully quick.
Now what do I have? A 5?
If you roll a 5 or better, the haunt starts. Anything lower, the haunt won't start till another omen is turned over. She managed to only roll a 1. So the shit didn't kick.
Anything interesting about the... Oh, or no, there's no more omens, huh?
The doll is actually extremely helpful in conjunction with that chalice because the doll counts as a ghost.
Right.
And so standing in certain places makes that doll incredibly...
Actually, if we end up meeting up before this kicks off, do you want to trade 8 omens? Because I could really use that.
You would give up your family pride of a chalice.
No, he needs
The
to use it with...
crucifix.
So
Oh.
he doesn't want the crucifix. The chalice and the doll work really well together. That's why
Chelsea
during...
doll and my my calling over here.
See, I have that problem too. I actually need those, but I didn't get any. And what is it?
A fountain. A small
Malevolent imp.
This creature appears, throws a handful of sand at your face and disappears.
Okay.
He pocket sanded you?
They roll dice equal to the number of boxes checked. Nothing. You dodge just in time. Yay!
I moved to punt him?
It missed. Does it get checked off again?
No, absolutely nothing actually causes this to check. So
So
something
it's
will
probably something
cause
in
it
the
to check.
book or whatever.
What are you looking at? It's 2 movement points to move out of it. Small obstacles are a single. Like that just cost me 2, but since I'm only going, or that only cost me 1, but since I'm not really going anywhere, maybe I need to go back downstairs. This low wall, is it hollow here? There's something behind it. There's a secret passage symbol on this tile. Bury this card and draw the top item card. Otherwise, keep reading.
Keep reading.
Place the secret passage sticker on this tile, then check a box below. Be careful not to cover any symbols or runestones. If there is another discovered secret passage, you may use the secret passage immediately, even if you have no moves left. When the last box is checked, destroy the card. This can be used 1 more time.
No more chair.
But there is no secret passages revealed, so there's really no point. But we found one. At least nothing bad happened. Josh, be careful. Things are going wrong.
It would take all of my movement to get back to the basement landing. I think I'll just proceed a little.
Annie, could you reset the camera?
How do you do that?
There's a button next to the lens.
Next to
No,
the
no, no,
lens.
no. Next to the screen, excuse me. You have it.
Yeah.
The cistern.
The one that looks like a camera?
Yes. The bell.
There we go. Blinking red light on the side and a
Yep.
red light in the screen.
Yep. The bells is another one of those items I constantly try to find.
Yeah.
I have not heirloom something in a while. And actually, I could really do with the extra fucking speed.
Annie, I believe you're up unless Josh has something else he can do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to explore the basement more this way.
2, 3. Well, that's as far as you could have moved.
That's 4.
Well, can you move forward?
Yeah.
That's as far as you could have moved. You found the cellars.
Because it's rotated in that direction, so it's messing up too much.
Weather beaten map.
Cool. I get an extra speed.
Cassie.
Say, where are you, Josh?
I'm all the way down here. 4 would put you right here.
That's right. We know who's gonna set up the hug. She's gonna find the fucking hanging tree. Somebody's,
Don't do it. Wait one more turn, please.
Yeah, that way.
oh, somebody's gonna do it eventually.
Gee.
You have an event on it, which Josh, go ahead and read because she can't see it.
Yeah, you can make a speed roll to crawl. If you get at 3 or more, you move to the next basement tile. Or you get stuck and lose 1 speed.
And our remaining move.
The next basement tile.
I think it's just the next thing you draw is a basement tile.
Oh.
Yeah, you did put a basement tile over here, but
Oh. Oh yeah, I guess this.
You'll do it. And here we go.
I would actually recommend against it, partially because I'm pretty sure that every remaining basement tile is either absolute nonsense or has an omen in it.
Also, isn't the hanging tree in the basement?
No, the hanging tree is out. Why would the tree be in the freaking basement?
Because there's
Because
some
we
weird
found-
stuff all over the place. We had a pond in the attic.
We ran into it in the basement in the first game.
That
Yes,
too.
there was a tree in the basement.
That's because we ran out of tiles, and then once you run out of tiles of specific areas, you just draw whatever. In that case, we ran out. We have a lot of tiles this time. We had roughly 6 every time. Anyway, your choice. One way or the other, you're getting this event card. Which actually you have to do first. Oh, a wolf.
Hello, Growl. A wolf watching you, judging you.
Can't believe she wore those shirts with that shirt.
You're gonna get fucking
Judgment
eaten.
wolf.
Roll your dice. Add the chapter number to the result.
That means the wolf will get more aggressive as the game goes.
4.
8. You add 4, so it's 8.
Oh, okay.
I have to figure that's still a middling result.
Okay, so 8. It speaks. Turn to entry 149 in the bleak journal.
Judge.
140 what?
149.
Judgment wolf, courage wolf. and
You
Sandy
stare at the
and
wolf as
brother.
it speaks. I am almost free. I have regained much of my strength. The wolf stands up on its back legs. It smiles. The skin on your chest bubbles and peels away, revealing your breastbone. How do you like it? Set your might to critical. Bury all sacred items you carry and destroy the wolf event card.
Woo.
Jesus. Well, on the one hand, Desiree, that was a one-hit wonder, apparently, but,
Not that. Your omen sacred. So,
I'll get my stupid wolf.
actually, this doesn't say it's sacred.
I would assume it would say sacred.
Yeah, these two do so.
Okay, so your feather is sacred, then you lose the feather.
That's fine.
Because that, in fact, says sacred.
That's fine.
And your strength is at critical, and where's the wolf card? Because he blows up.
Desiree's looking at it like, you know what? Maybe you could rip that
Wow,
off."
yeah. That was the worst thing you could have rolled.
Yeah.
Had you rolled just one less, it wouldn't have mattered.
What job?
Yeah, right.
I don't want to be outside anymore.
You won't be when you find the hanging tree.
Shit.
Well, I kicked it off. And I met the kitty. You can only whisper while your figure's on this. Fuck you.
So I'm seeing the kitty is bad luck right now.
When you discard a tile. Oh, sick. Yay. Am I in the soundproof room?
Yep.
The talisman. Depending on the tile, the haunt revealer, read this in the journal. It'll be 139. The collapse of the crypt was no accident. Some sort of imp lives hidden in the eaves. This is bad enough, but worse, one of you is in league with it. Open door C in the Folium Infernum and place the rule sticker on space C. Consult the helm. Whoever is judged may heal their traits. Judged? I don't think we hit that.
It'll probably be in the rule.
Probably. Well, let's do that first.
So Desiree, you want to get judged again? This time in
No.
reverse.
No.
This time you heal your
Wolf.
stats.
Judgment wolf.
No, I
Or
dodged
C.
him. And I
She dodged the end, got judged by Wolf. I'm gonna laugh if you wind up being the traitor.
again.
Well, so far all the bullshit's happening to you. Consult the helm. During the game, you'll be instructed to consult the helm. To do this, draw a random rune token until you draw one whose matching branch has at least one crest sticker. Then roll a die until you roll a number that has... Then roll a die until you roll a number that has a crest sticker on that branch. Oh, I get it. The call for consultation will tell you what happens to the selected player, whoever is judge. For example, turn to entry 54 in the Bleak Journal. You motherfuckers. I gotta fucking hold 2 pages. Actually, that's one of the earliest entries. The haunt has begun, and Sarah was instructed to consult the helm. By the introductory text, she draws a random rune token revealing the hash mark. There is no family crest on that branch. She draws another revealing the V. There are 2 family crests on the branch. One on the inner ring and one on the outer ring. She rolls a dice and gets a 1. There's no crest there, so she rolls again and gets a 2. The crest on that space belongs to Sam, who will reap the effect of the helm as instructed by the introductory text. Let me get back to this. The Haunt Revealer should draw the next card in the Legacy deck, the Talisman, and give it its true name, the Talisman of Chaos. They are now carrying it. We have a problem. Son of a bitch!
Mer?
I don't want to deal with you being the traitor again. Actually, it's you.
Question.
Well, let's fucking whoever's the gambler. I don't think anyone's the gambler.
Nope.
That means who has the highest knowledge.
5.
4.
4.
Yeah.
Told you. Anyway, so consulting the helm. Purple. Annie.
Yeah.
Do I even need to roll? She's only got one sticker. I'm going to have to roll till I get the result. Anyway, whoever is judged may heal all of their traits. Annie, you have been judged.
Yay!
Each player on the same branch. Actually, everyone on the same branch. That's everybody.
Yeah, because we've all put forth a
Yep.
thingy.
Everyone who's on the same branch may heal one trait. So if you've been injured up to this point, you may heal one trait.
Like
Realistically,
someone took all of your might in one blow.
so she's okay again. Josh, it is looking like you're going to be the traitor.
Not by 1.
A hot revealer draws the card. The omen, it is the talisman of chaos. Ironically, that's something Josh should have drawn.
At least there wasn't a little girl to kick you in the shin to death when you
Yes.
went down on all your might.
It was funny because my character's name is Sarah. I'm trying to read all
Yep, the player with the gambler calling is the traitor. If that calling is not in play, the player with the highest knowledge. The heroes and the traitor should turn to Haunt 34, damnable behavior, in their respective books. You think you're not happy about it.
Well, honestly, location-wise, I'm kind of screwed.
That depends what the deal is here. Being attacked might not actually harm you, because in the case of, say, that doll one, killing you was completely vestigial.
Also, there is a large obstacle between us and you.
That is true, but he might need to get somewhere, which could hurt him
That's true.
equally as bad, so we'll see what
Can I
happens.
get the, where's the trader card? Just so I know what I'm working with. Take these, just in case. What was the number again?
34. Damnable behavior. Wait a minute. Yep. Yep. Shut that off.
Did I press the camera button again?
Yep. Oh, I just realized you've been running the fucking dryer on.
Given the way it's worded, completing that ritual is the best outcome long-term for everyone here.
Well, we'll find out.
Considering you're not going to be the traitor every time, at least you better not. If you get to be the traitor next time, I'm calling a mulligan.
I don't think we can do it. It's just like how when we were playing the thing, I said, I'll bet you it's him right at the beginning of the game. Who thinks he should have to mulligan his card if he's the thing?
Alright, so need all of the little fucking nonsense dealies.
Okay.
All the traps.
Uh-huh. No, not this one. There's
An armoire. A chest.
plant light, antidote,
Head.
eye,
Arm.
fire, contraption,
Fire.
bright light. The crib comes off of here.
That wasn't doing anything anyway. Bright light.
Yes, bright light, antidote, contraption, fire,
I think he's trying to put together this stuff for the ritual.
mouth and portal.
Or booby traps.
Portal's huge, and so is mouth. Okay.
Okay, I also need all the number tokens.
Holy shit.
Except for 10, because 10 never seem to be.
How funny, because that was the first one I had. Maybe I shouldn't have had you start yet.
Alright, so here's the thing. I'm going to be unusually upfront with it. Is because, honestly, I feel that this benefits everyone. The talisman. I don't know if it serves a particularly helpful benefit on your side, but it helps me, and depending on what happens with... where's a small monster?
Small obstacle.
There we are. We'll just take small monster 5 here. So, I don't know. Depending on the actions of Dealy Bobber here, if all the traps end up on the board, whoever has the talisman starts bleeding health. We're still missing one of these. 5, there we are. Also, I could make great use of it, but we would have to trade.
That wouldn't be a trade, it'd be a fight.
Alright then.
Well, I mean, that's the rule we have. There's no trading, it's a fight.
Not with you.
You could get it from me.
You
You'd
the
be
enemy.
Not bloody likely. Seriously, I don't have the dice to make that happen.
because you can steal from me quite easily, actually, but I'm pretty fucking far away from you.
So what are your little buddy's stats?
Hang on.
Well, let's play it out, because our objective's so fucking retarded that I'm kind of curious to see how this just goes.
Alright. And... That's that. Okay.
Wait, when you heirloom, don't you put a name on it?
Yes,
Your skull.
but I can't think of something, therefore. All my heirloom items have no name, because I haven't thought of any yet.
Pickle.
Pickle Sickle? That's as bad as Pickle Rick. Go fuck yourself.
Bugger.
What's the name of your character?
Polly Shore. Polly Shore's Pickle Sickle? No.
But that makes so much sense. It's
I really wish I
worse.
could convince you to cooperate with me on this one. but
You're probably going to win, frankly.
not likely.
We'll see. We'll see. Because I mean, last time didn't really go the way we thought it would exactly go either. So
Yeah, considering you rolled like a fucking champ for fucking 6 turns straight.
yeah.
Annoying.
So we'll see.
Okay.
Well, we have a chance at the very end of this to decide to cooperate with you suddenly, so, because the end condition for this is rather particular. In a really, really obnoxious way.
Alright. Well,
Let's just play it out for fun. Like I said, we can decide at the end. Because we actually have to activate our win condition. And if we don't...
okay. It starts with whoever's is next past the traitor then, so...
Okay.
And that's where the monster starts is with you.
Yeah.
I told you.
Oh, what is his stats?
He's actually not at liberty to tell us till we fuck with it, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, go get it.
So we can all know what it is.
I'd rather you didn't.
Well-
we kind of need to.
Okay, what kind of rather, so we can figure out how we're doing things.
He's probably not at liberty to say.
He's
Well,
not-
no, he's trying for a specific outcome for the whole game. That's the
well,
only
then
reason
go
I
play
asked.
with it and then mess it up.
Well, the only unfortunate thing is, if you guys have to chase that thing,
That's pretty much our job.
that's going to be an absolute mess because it's going to be following me around the whole fecking time, which means we're going to keep ending up on the same bloody space, and we're going to have to keep rolling again. We're going to have to keep losing movement into it, and we're going to have to keep rolling knowledge checks, and it's bloody annoying.
Well, we'll find out. Go for it.
Unfortunately, it takes 3 spaces to get through here, right? 3 movements?
2 speed.
Because you can enter the tile, but it takes 2 extra, so it'll take 3 to move out of the space.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Takes 3. So I would end up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would end up next to it. Well, that's the most I can do.
Cassie, who can actually attack from another room.
Oh yeah, you have your harpoon. 1.
2, 3, 4.
You can move in right next to me.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Attack with might. Okay.
Can the imp be attacked with might?
Yes, it can. Let's go with speed 4 and might 3.
Okay.
Yay, good idea.
Do you pull it into the room with you?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you got 2 damage.
I don't think it takes damage. It's stunned now.
Yeah.
You can't just kill it or wear it down
Well,
or
that's
anything.
pretty much not the goal here. So you have to roll knowledge now.
And that's how you search it.
Mhm.
1.
Congratulations, you completely fucked up the easiest roll in the game.
She admittedly has the lowest knowledge
Place
out
a
of everybody.
face-down number token on a tile with another hero. If you're the only hero, place it on yours. So pick where the tile's going, because you just set a trap off on one of us.
You're either gonna be Desiree or Blake.
I'll go with Desiree.
Sorry, Desiree.
Are you guys sorry?
A little bit.
I think you're all the triggers then.
Except for the trigger is. Go, Desiree.
Well, you haven't set it off because you didn't enter in it, I guess.
No, she set it off.
Oh.
Otherwise, what would the point of that have been?
Yeah, when you start your start your turn on one, so 2. 2 is going to be the nest.
Way to go, Cassie.
Number token
Hey.
to the box.
The only thing that would change is it being set onto you. Okay?
You could have rolled it too.
And apparently it looks like these things either stay where they're placed or move around. Oh, no. It stays where it's placed, period. This goes back to the box. So, Nest makes a might attack against you. It rolls 4 dice. Five.
Yay.
You can do it, Desiree.
4, you only take 1.
Not bad.
Take 1 damage.
Into critical.
Except she can take the
Or she
speed.
could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Desiree, it is still your turn.
Want to keep exploring?
Except if she enters the house, she'll land on 2 traps.
Well, that's why I said keep exploring, because if she goes into the house, she's fucked. Probably. I don't know, you could roll good.
How do stuns work?
He just can't do anything. I think on your turn you'll unstun him.
Fine, I'll keep exploring. And
Doesn't
that
really
way,
have to
away
do
from all the
itself,
damn
right?
traps.
Let's be sure.
Yeah. Do you want to go back into here?
No.
So you can go, okay.
No. Moving on away from all y'all. Place traps on me.
Sorry. Yeah, you can place like all the traps on her though.
Your
Oh, yeah,
entire
after
next
that-
turn is spent getting unstunned. Stunned monsters and target externals. The only thing it does is flip its token back to the unstunned side. Skip all text in the monster box for a stunned monster, even mandatory restriction text. Stunned monsters aren't obstacles.
I'm outside.
Oi!
Hey,
You have to put them back on the bottom. And you found?
William's Will Bucket.
Haha.
Rough hewn wood, nothing fancy. Drink, heal 1 treat. Check a box and then bury this card.
So you gonna drink now?
Yeah, I'm kind
She needs to heal.
I'm sorry we're gonna lose the card, but you know.
of right. So,
Go on, be a dead body.
and then bury this card.
Womp womp. Hey Josh, you're up.
Happy day. I have just barely enough movement to do that, and that is one. One of not bloody enough.
How many rooms do you have to search in for what?
So guys, it's a race.
Pretty much. We figured that out though.
And does the monster follow you? Or can it be
It's
one
stunned.
away?
Well, he can't do shit. He's gonna be unstunned, so there's gonna be no rolls against it unless you attack it again. But he can't do fuck all at present, including chew
Actually-
your face.
Actually, with 2 people in the room,
He couldn't do fuck all because of his speed, right?
well, he technically possibly could. The thing is, with 2 people in the room, he's going to be stunned for absolutely fucking ever, which means I'm going to be stuck here dealing with you 2.
You're luckier than you think. Anyway, Annie, you're luckier than you think.
I need to be
Annie,
a ways away from there, but whatever.
you're luckier than you think you are.
Oh, wait, hang
yeah.
on.
Oh.
Hang on. No, it has to be the beginning of its turn, and that doesn't happen just because it's stunned, so super.
Annie, he's awake.
Okay. So I have to stun him again?
Yep.
Fiddlesticks.
He wouldn't be
Okay.
in the room if you hadn't have.
So might or speed?
It's might.
Okay.
I think you make a might unless you have a weapon that specifies something else. Focus.
2.
2. I don't know what you're fussing about. This is going very well for you.
It really isn't.
I have to wonder what
Annie,
you're
you're
going for
injured.
then.
Annie, you can still move, though. If you want to.
Well, the thing is, either she's gonna stun him, and then...
Well, yeah, then she's gonna do what she has to do, and then you being in there is pointless.
Yeah, but if she fails... Well, I guess I could just move
If
over
she
here.
fails, this is going to become comical.
Yeah, do you guys think I should stay in the basement or go into the main landing?
That's as far as you can
Yeah,
move anyway,
you can
because
move.
you have to get through a large obstacle. And Josh, that's all your movement
I have
points.
5
and with,
spaces. Oh, and Josh, okay.
yeah, you have 5 moves, so yes, you can do that. But you
Okay, actually, I will go there then. That way I'm making myself an obstacle, too.
Okay, Cassie, not much of an obstacle.
Okay.
This is becoming comical. Watch, he's gonna beat it. Close. Make a knowledge roll.
Unfortunately, Cassie does have the... There we go.
There you go.
Sake.
Lowest knowledge.
Heretic.
Heretic.
Place, unstun the Pukwudgie. The traitor places it on any landing tile.
Oh, fucking joy.
I said here. Landing.
It's gonna get to move before me.
Yep. Because he's unstunned now. He can eat your face.
Actually. Shit. It has to go somewhere, goddammit.
You can put it in any of those rooms.
It has to go on a landing tile.
Well, yeah, these are.
Just this.
Well, the good news is every single one of the landing tiles has a fat trap in it, so...
Is this trap supposed to be in there?
Yeah. Here's the fucking problem. I'm actually trying to not fuck everyone over here, so...
We know. Once again, we can only actually win the game if we so choose to win the game.
I think what I'm going to have to do, just in the interest of not blocking myself off and not causing undue harm, is trap you in the upstairs.
Pretty much.
Take this one then.
Do both traps trip at the same time?
They do.
Ah.
So
And
he's
both things stay there.
He's locking me up here.
The thing is, I can trip traps as well, so... And I have to go places.
Well, I guess you can't go outside with me then.
Guess what? I fucking have to! Because you unlocked half the damn places I have to go. Because you suck.
Keep searching, Desiree.
Hey.
That actually makes it Desiree's. Well, actually, you can still move. Because that was an attack, not your turn. Because I don't recall that ends your turn.
I actually will go this at 1 and basement. The ground cover.
You may use a move to place your figure on the pond if it has been discovered. It has not.
Well, that's an interesting double-edged sword.
Okay. Place a small obstacle token on this tile.
You suck so much.
So maybe I shouldn't be searching outside.
Well, yeah, on the one hand, you could find the pond.
Is this
On
the
the
ceiling
other
falling
hand,
on you again?
5 minus 1, so 4. You avoid the debris, gain 1 speed.
yes, it is.
Now, Josh, I want you to be transparent with me. Where upstairs do you need to get to?
I don't, thankfully.
No, he needs to be outside, and if I find the pond, then he escapes.
Well, I'm going to go for something crazy.
Is
It's
it
your
my
turn.
turn?
Come on.
Fine. Right there then.
Damn it!
Found the woods, not the pond.
Abandoned well. An old stone well. You can't see the bottom. A rusted chain will take some effort to work. Make a night roll.
Only 3. Oh, wait, no. I was looking at speed. You're good.
Okay.
Mind your own.
2.
Puckwudgie again?
I'm sorry, what?
What was the unstun for the Puckwudgie?
He's unstunned.
No, what was
Whenever
the
we
effect?
Whenever we have to study him by stunning him. Every time we study him successfully, he just unstuns and goes back to a landing.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 2. This simple effort claims you. Gain 1 sanity.
Actually, if he does, he doesn't attack yet.
Calms, you're not claimed. I was like, why did
It calms me, okay?
Claims you.
Hit me.
Claims, okay?
Damn it.
At least you didn't say clams. Clams.
Shit,
That
is
would
that a
me.
6 or 9?
They didn't put any kind of distinctive marker.
I would say it's a 6 then. I guess it doesn't matter. Just read one. Do it. Hit me.
Come at me, bro.
Bugger. Of course they're both. Alright.
Do it.
Well, we're calling it the 6 then. Which means it's the fire, take 1 physical.
And do you take a physical for going into that room in the future, or?
I drop the talisman in the stairwell and I go away.
Thanks for that. Shite.
You have exactly enough moves to get there.
Yeah, the only problem is I've actually got cause to chase down Cassie now.
Well, chase her down with the talisman. She's not going far.
Yeah, well, I haven't found the pond yet.
Alright.
Attack me though and I'll fucking end you.
Yeah, not bloody likely. I've never had the stats for attacks.
Well, this fact that I'm holding the sickle is more the fact.
Yeah.
And I heirloomed the sickle, meaning it has no drawbacks now.
So I can... Being the trader, I've got effective
You ignore obstacles, yep.
So, 1,
2,
2, 3. I'm taking the thing, because I need this badly. I just hope we don't end up placing the rest of the bloody traps.
So you want to not place traps,
I really want to not place traps.
but you have to place traps anytime that we...
I have to place it anytime it starts its turn, like right now. But
Is there
So-
something bad that if all the traps disappear?
shit.
So did you need the doll?
No. Well, actually, yeah, still. But fuck.
Isn't it going to be a bitch when it turns out that he's just playing this?
Trust me, if I were trying to play you, I'd put some effort into being clever about it. Oh, bugger. It doesn't really serve anyone if I trip those early, but...
I'll trip him.
So is it more worthwhile to chase you down and hope that the pond gets drawn?
Or I can just go trip these traps and just go hide inside. And you'll never
The thing is, if
find-
they get tricked, it doesn't matter, that they still take effect on those tiles, so...
So it's still trouble.
Actually. Yeah, because that's... that's helpful. I could really fuck myself up doing this.
Do it.
Do it. Annie.
It's fine.
We'll cycle it. because it'll turn itself off after 30 minutes.
So just push the button a couple times?
Just push it once.
Times.
Is anyone else bothered that the cat has an 8 knowledge and only a 1 sanity?
That's funny.
Anyone
That
else?
sounds about right.
Like, the 5 speed is all well and good, but...
Would explain why it let me fall through the floor.
He's probably standing there going, stupid.
And let you start off the fucking events.
Okay, it's gonna be your turn, Annie.
Okay, well, given our everything, I'm going to go and attack the monster.
Your might.
My puny mate. Which means you probably don't have much to worry about. I can't attack things. I'm like you. 3.
3.
Ah!
Dead heat.
Does that mean that I attack?
Nothing happened.
No.
Nobody
See
loses.
what I mean?
Annie, I believe you can continue to move.
You move 2.
I guess moving here. Oh, actually, let's look for another room.
Isn't that where
Or-
the stable was?
Yeah, that's where it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Go into this room.
Is that as far as you can move?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, okay. I
Which is
thought
the
you had one
monster.
left.
Oh, the monster.
I know, but she's got that map.
Which only gives me 5.
Okay.
Oh, fucking shit.
So I missed
You have the
that.
deed to the house. Hello. You can go wherever the fuck you want.
One
Cassie,
time
you're up.
only.
Yeah, this is a one-time
Take it
deal,
to
buddy.
anywhere.
Cassie, where are you gonna go?
Depends on.
Are you gonna keep running?
Find the pond under the house.
That'd be a motherfucker. You can go to the pond.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. So I'm not infringing your shit.
You found a secret passage. Hey, look, look, I could have gone into the fucking basement.
The writings of cultists.
Haha.
You're
The
a
knowledge
cultist?
roll. No,
Yeah, that's been going well for you so far.
4. This note was left by one of your ancestors. Search the item deck for an item with your heirloom sticker. If you find one, take it and reshuffle the deck.
And if you can't,
It's part of your
Then I don't
family,
get
the
it.
whole cultist
But I-
thing.
She found one.
Yes. Bridget's burial mask. Okay.
Cassie's-
Because I gain 1 sanity while carrying the burial mask.
That does elapse your turn, though.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I know.
Desiree.
I dropped none of my rooms.
You can keep exploring much to Josh's chagrin.
well, Josh needs
way.
to happen.
Mm-hmm.
This way
Yep.
and this way.
Yep. Get the pun.
Nope.
You found a pitchfork.
Yay!
And you're outside where it's useful.
Yes.
Well, you can't find it anywhere but outside where it's useful.
Okay.
Alright, what did you drop?
I dropped the rune from on top of my thing because I forgot it was there.
We actually need that.
Yeah.
You people
None
have
of
got
the
to be
dogs
fucking
have
kidding me. Yes, and the dogs haven't moved, so no blaming. Oh, come on, Cassie. How could you have dropped it where nobody can find it?
There's a blanket down here.
It doesn't mean anything.
Let's move the dogs.
White spot, you're fine.
I don't see.
Check under here. Where's it
Well, I found one of
Is it in your
Annie's
bra?
No, it
lipstick.
went.
Yeah, one of my lipsticks.
Oh,
It's not on me. It fell down.
Hi, Single Bud.
don't give her an excuse. Finish your turn.
Okay, well, I want to heirloom the freaking pitchfork, if you don't mind.
Since you always stay outside anyway.
Yes. It's my pitchfork. Since someone yanked my sickle.
You sure it didn't bounce back onto the table somewhere? You sure it fell?
That's what I was looking for too.
Well, I don't know how you guys could have dropped it and can't find it. That's the second piece of this game that's hit the floor and disappeared.
It's magic.
Are we assuming the game is cursed?
At this point.
Well,
I'm leaving you alone. Don't fuck me on this. Well, it's gonna have a good end.
I say we're all taking Josh's pleas of trying to make the game better earnestly.
I found my crossbow. Unfortunately, in order to get my fucking thing on this, I'd have to shoot somebody. Because I have 2 check marks on it. A third one would let me read something out of the journal, but I can't really mess with any of you unless I shoot her, where that's kind of not fun. So her deal is I can look
yeah, top 3.
and then put 2 at the bottom.
Yeah.
You're moving next. Where are you? Where are you going?
I'm going outside. So.
You're not going to explore a tile, though, are you?
No.
You can come play with me?
No, why do you
Hey,
say
Josh, you should explore a tile.
Ah, fuck.
I'm telling you.
Oh, is that the last one?
I would dearly love to, but
Come, play with me. 'Cause now I got a pitchfork and can play with you.
Really, you fucking two?
It literally just fell and then disappeared into the ether. So I don't even have anything that it would attach to on me.
so
So it's stuck on me.
Yes, I'm done. I'm telling you, if you can get it, if you can explore, do it.
I don't think I have the movement for it, but
Sure you do. Use the air. Use the.
He traps all the trips of traps.
Use your
I'm
deed.
using the deed
Okay.
first off.
Where are you moving to?
I'm going to the crypt, actually. It's honestly the best option I have of the places I need to be. Actually,
Really?
wait, no.
That's a
Before I
shame.
move that,
That's a shame because exploring would help you.
I know entirely too well. But
It's in the crypt.
so I'm going to make
Can we see the bottom of your
a
feet?
knowledge roll against this thing. If I'm lucky, I can actually end this early.
It's really.
That's probably a no.
I'm not even wearing.
Damn.
I found it.
However, that does mean that I can
The dogs didn't even twitch down there either.
take one of these back out.
Okay.
Now I'm using the fucking deed.
We're positive the dogs didn't get it.
No, the dogs didn't move.
Could you move your feet? In case it went this far, doesn't look like it, but also there's a bag of tokens down here.
I think that's
From Gloomhaven.
Were we ever looking for those?
Nope.
Nope. Must have fallen when we were playing last.
What the fluff?
Alright. Screw it.
Should we just grab one and put it on her thing again?
No, because losing those means later in the game we could get fucked by being a token short.
Mm-hmm.
You guys need to find it. Okay, Josh, what shall you do?
Did it bounce onto you or?
Alright. First, before I finish moving, I'm going to
Uh-huh.
take advantage of having the chalice to roll over this.
Good idea.
2. Heal a critical trait. Doesn't do anything useful for me, but it was worth a shot.
Moving on. Hey, when you're in the crypt, you can hella roll.
Yeah, the
Oh,
pain's
because
getting
he
there.
wants to play with the ghost down there.
Okay.
Funny thing is, the ghost helps me too. Oh, but you can't go back in the basement.
I'm going to take advantage of trader's privilege to not
Get fogged.
to not take the event.
Okay. You may do that.
Then, Crittermedy. That's what I thought.
Son of a bitch, get away.
Actually, he was there. So with him starting, it was there. Lovely. Okay, I think that's everything. Get.
Do you need me to get close to you for something?
Okay, guys, spread your legs.
She just wants to rescue.
Thought maybe you stuck to the fuzzies that end up on these other pants.
You elapse.
Yeah.
Annie.
Fucking annoying, this whole vanishing act of this stuff.
Yes, that's twice, and I think it was one of you two both times.
Right. Oh, the imp is with him specifically. And there are 3 traps in my way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, 3
I'm not a particularly sturdy character.
Trip one at a time, I guess.
Oh, shit.
Well, you
Forgot.
actually have to trip one at a time, I think.
That needs to
See
be
which one we're missing.
So you're gonna make
We're
it.
just figuring it out. Ignore this.
Well, that's annoying. I guess I will search. Going this way,
So you don't have to trip 2, you just trip 1.
right?
But I don't think that's
The
gonna
kitchen.
happen.
Unfortunately, yeah, that didn't give me the right set of doors I wanted. Fiddlesticks.
I have lost the
Eat,
D.
make a might roll. We're hungry, lose all moves.
Well,
don't make a little
paper because that doesn't make an ounce of
Right.
sense. Because most of the time we need the runes to be face down because it's something specific.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye out for when it somehow, whenever it turns up.
It won't, because the other piece never appeared.
The might piece that we're missing.
Mm-hmm.
Which thankfully hasn't come up either.
Thankfully?
See?
No, hasn't been needed for the game.
Okay, I'll make a move on the might roll. An extra might would be really nice. And the only way to fuck up is if I roll 0 specifically. So 4. Dang it.
Not hungry.
Lose all moves, but I wasn't gonna move anywhere anyway, so. Alright. I didn't roll a 0. That was the big issue. So, Cassie's turn.
You know, if it wasn't such a mess in here.
Sorry.
I don't know where my phone is.
In the bedroom. Where are you at? Oh, you're down here.
Yeah. I'm seeing if there's any other secret patches besides the one up at the top level.
There should have been another one, but you guys can explore it. Go get you away from all the obstacles, though. There's a trap right here.
Okay. So,
You're fine.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Dog to the face.
5. Right, I have 5. Alright.
Hey, sweet pea.
Where do you want
Is there no more? Oh, there's one more outside out there. Alright,
Did she move?
I'm about to move that way.
Which way? This way?
Yeah, why not? I'll do that way.
Hanging tree.
The tree. Bum, bum, bum.
Josh appears needing to get anywhere with an omen symbol.
Not quite, but...
It's kind of looking that way.
Well, now I'm on with a spirit that I can move faster.
Alright. It's your turn then, I think.
Move me into another room.
Okay. Not basement.
Ground floor.
There we go. The chapel. You can invoke to make a sanity roll, which is about the same as the rest of the gain 1 stat at things.
Why not?
Also an event.
I'll have to do the event first. Tick tock. The ticking of the clock here is getting louder. Soon the hands will strike 13. You fear what will happen if it keeps ticking. Choose one. Check a box above and place this card in the event deck as the 6th card from the top. Or roll dice equal to the number of checked boxes on this card. Take that much mental damage. Woo!
Well, you can always use this room to regain sanity.
Right. How many dice? Knowledge, sanity?
Sanity.
Not great. 2.
What's the result again?
Gain 1 sanity.
Woo!
Where you want low but not 0. Okay. So then, my turn. Shite. I'm on the pawn. There's only 1. It's not worth it. So. I got it.
Holy crap.
That's it. It's done.
Okay,
Game's
you won?
over.
Yep, he won. I think he managed to get the imp away from him.
Yeah,
Oh, you're trying to avoid the imp?
I can roll to imprison the Pukwudgie in the talisman.
Oh.
Which is why he wanted the talisman so bad.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And it's a knowledge roll, which I can add to with the talisman, giving me a fuck ton, and 2 for each of those searched. So that means motherfucker goes in the goddamn talisman. Entry 193 in the Bleak Journal.
You want to know why I went with him on it? Because the talisman said chaos, and I went, you know, his shit actually kind of makes sense. Strange smoke billows out of the talisman and engulfs the Pukwudgie. Its incessant laughter turns into pitiful screams as it transmutes to smoke itself and is then sucked into the talisman. It is gone now, but what will come next? Reality is weakening. One can almost see into the other world, as if looking through glass. A looking glass fractured and nearly ready to shatter. The traitor places their family crest on the deed to the house. Find the foul imp in the event or purgatory deck and destroy the card. The traitor had signed a contract with the Pukwudgie. Perhaps this can be used against their family in the future. Add blackmail to the event deck. The incantation that ended the Pukwudgie might be useful. I'll keep a scrap of it. Add symbol of power to the event deck. Destroy the talisman omen card. Add corrupted talisman. Add hunter from the available calling cards. If card P222 is still in the purgatory deck, destroy it.
Alright, so this can fuck right off. And that was short.
Yes, well. Okay, purgatory.
I honestly really want to know what happened if you guys won.
Okay.
Just for curiosity's sake.
I actually have an inkling because our part of the book also somewhat kind of hinted to that. We're not supposed to do this, but this time,
Just to know.
157.
Well, it's too late anyway, so.
Right, but we're still not supposed to because we could replay these. The traitor's twitching finally stops. Our deal was if we came up with enough evidence against you, we could put you on trial and then hang you. Having the talisman gave me a lot of power against you.
I appreciate you passing that over.
Well, something on this kind of made me go, I think he's right. The traitor's twitching finally stops. An imp appears and laughs at its former companion. Perhaps the traitor was innocent after all. No matter. Better to hang one innocent person than to let evil continue to spread. Besides, one who traffics with imps is hardly innocent. Magic is growing stronger. Reality is thinning. Who knows what the world will seep into the next? The virtuous cannot be too careful. On the back of the rule book, check the box on the clock near the 4. The last hero to take a turn places the family crest on the deed to the house. Why anyone would record their misdeed is a mystery, but it is a folly for a wicked mind. Add blackmail, and that was going in either way. The small creature runs off to continue its malevolence in the house and is likely to return. Add the foul imp. We removed the head from the traitor and buried it. Their evil shall not continue beyond the grave. Add or intensified the buried head, which is now going to get destroyed because you survived.
The evil of an
And
imp.
add Hunter. So you were 192? No. 197? No. What was yours? It was 190 something.
4, 193.
3. I would have found it eventually. Okay, so I gotta fuck with the purgatory deck, folks, so give me a second. And I already accidentally glimpsed one I shouldn't have. And it looked important. And I kind of wish I hadn't seen it. I really wish I hadn't seen it. Find the foul imp. 258. Oh, that was the card you drew earlier. He's not in here, he's here.
Imp?
Yep, and he's being destroyed. The foul imp, he's going in the dead deck. Get in the dead box, imp.
What did the imp do to you?
She drew him, remember?
Yeah,
Through
right.
sand.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
263. Blackmail. Add symbol of power 224. Symbol of power. Add symbol of power. Destroy the talisman omen card. Add the corrupt talisman 251. The corrupt talisman. You attack sanity with it. How fun. Add the symbol of power. Destroy the talisman. Add Hunter P232. I'm sorry, hold on. Hunter calling. You may use speed instead of might when making attack rolls. The defender uses might as normal. Roll 1 extra die on any attack you make with a weapon that uses speed. Boy, you motherfuckers better hope I don't get this because I will annihilate someone. That crossbow plus that hunter, I would fucking destroy somebody. If 222 is still in the purgatory deck, it's not because you won the last round. That's it.
You've dropped the purgatory.
Oh, the bottom. It's the bottom card just to cover it. There's one on top too.
Now, for storyline, apparently Bobby here accidentally came across the Pukwudgie, and it was generally being helpful, you know, cleaning up, finding things, making him soup. And then
Evil
it
soup.
started being a dick, so I sealed it into the fucking talisman. Because fuck that thing.
Hey, we had an inhabitant actually fucking live.
I know it's not likely, but I don't suppose that was quick enough for another round.
No, because Cassie has to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and she was actually kind enough to take a nap to handle this.
Alright.
Yes. Because I wanted to play too.
But we wouldn't have played without you, because this game is now a in-stone 5-person game. I was about to say, if you had like 30 more minutes, I'd be like, hey, who wants to be the thing? We could probably beat that in 30 minutes. Everyone just act with a lot of reckless abandon. You know who would be fun to bring over here while playing the thing? David.
Well, we could always set up a 4-person game of it.
A what?
A 4-person game of it.
Probably not as fun.
I don't think that's quite as fun. Not as much arguing to go around. It's at least one of us, and the Talisman of Chaos is also doomed. Oops. Well, everybody lived for once.
Including the
You're
traitor.
looking at the omen.
The corrupting talisman. Yep. Shift to landing, huh?
That's what the little fucker could do on his own, so.
In line of sight. Damn.
Annie, may I have your pieces, please?
Oh.
And Josh may have your pieces when you're done. Yes, we wanted to do another game, but all of us kind of suspected it wasn't going to happen. There's an event in the middle of the item, so fuck you.
Here's the bell.
And I will turn this off now.
Thank you. And you will continue.